Gowie, we're back yet again to Foresight Sports Studio in Melbourne, and today we are discussing probably my favourite club in the bag, potentially, the Fairway Finder.
Right. Well, it is a Fairway Finder for a reason. Like, everyone takes driver when they don't need driver. So it's really important to get fitted to a club that you can utilise a few different ways. And all the testing that we've done this week with these, I had a bit of fun with these, which was great. So it's some of the entry-level golf clubs to the high end, from the Callaway, the Titleist, to the Taylormade, to the Ping, Brosnan, you know, from PGF to, you know, Pro Simmon. They're all very interesting, but there's a reason they spend a lot of money on this R&D at somewhere like Taylormade, is to get it more consistent for me and you to use. So what I found with a lot of these, they were really consistent. You know, I could swing at the same swing speed all the time. Few differences is that, you know, some went a little bit straighter, but the dispersion was pretty similar along the lines. But, you know, I want to have a club myself, so I've opted for a 15 degrees, get the ball in the air so I can pop them down there. Into it. So this is the Stealth. This is one of the new Stealths. So interesting on this one is, and this has changed from last year, all the weight is down here and I can move the weight. That's the beauty from the drivers and the 3-woods, from the Paradigm to all of them. We can move the weight to suit us. So when we get fitted, you know, this weight might go back a bit if I need to get the ball a little bit higher. If move it forward so it comes out a little bit flatter. So it's good. I had Taylormade move this weight forward a little bit at 15 degrees, so I could still launch it pretty high, but I had, because it was at 15 degrees, but I had the weight forward, so the CG was forward, so it came out with a little bit of sting on it, which is right up my alley.
And you got Taylormade to move it because you couldn't be bothered. Well,
that's how I roll. That's right.
Callaway Paradigm with jailbreak technology, Gowie.
Well, you'll see on the screen here with the jailbreak technology, you can say it better than me, is that this was so consistent, this club. I tell you what, it was dynamite. I mishit that and it went dead straight. Like, seriously. I think I've hit the line. It's ridiculous how straight that went. Really, really good. Now, once again, they spend a lot of money.
That's awesome.
And I'm not trying that hard to hit that, so, wow.
Cobra Aerojet.
Cobra, not a new player in the game, but they've always been very good at their utility clubs, and no different to here. Smaller head, this one. It's got a lot of the carbon fibre at the back here. Looks pretty. Once again, weight's low. To get the ball in the air, dispersion was really good. Yep.
It's a Titleist TSR 3.
I don't know if I can say this, but this is a sexy-looking golf club, right? You look down, it's the angles, and it's like it's been designed just to look good, but it performs really, really well. And I felt that it was pretty easy to get in the air for me. And a great sound. And you asked me a good question earlier on here about hitting these 3-woods off the deck, is actually...
What's the trick to it?
What the trick is not to hit down as much on it, right? Everyone thinks they hit down and they push everything down. These are to be just swept off the bottom, and the way they're all designed with the weight, that'll get the ball in the air with the, you know, the big base to it, sole to it there. That'll just sweep the ball off the ground. So what I like to do is, you know, just let it sweep off there. Don't hit down this way. It's just let club bounce down and through. Now, this was the 14. This was a bit of a surprise packet. I haven't hit a lot of these over the years. Japanese design. Beautiful design. It's a bit darker club, but it's, I'll tell you what, it comes out pretty hot. What have we got here? Oh, the Ping. A lot of aerodynamics with the Pings, and I'm guessing that's so we could have more speed through the ball. It's got that real ping sound to it. It just pings off there. It gives you a lot of confidence, right? Great sound out of the Pings. And Wilson. Right, these become really, really popular. I feel like I can just pop it up in the air without doing much, and that's the beauty of the design that they've gone on with here, and they spent a lot of money to do that. Is to get that right.
Srixon ZX.
The ZX. You know, Brooks Koepka would use one like this, and he'd hit it a million miles. Do we look the same, Brooks and I?
You do, yeah, pretty similar.
We've got the same shirts on. That's about it.
Similar sized wallet as well, I would have thought.
We wish. Once again, another good-looking club.
Brosnan.
Okay, so the further we got through this testing, when we got the driver and 3 woods, some of those 3 woods are $300 and $400 worth, and the cheaper clubs, the R&D is not to the same degree as the better known golf manufacturers, but for the price and how they perform, they're actually really good. So don't be fooled by, I've got to buy the $300 or $400 club. Right? If you're just entering the game, this is probably you, and then you can work your way up into it. Do you think that John Ram hits every shot good?
No.
No, not at all. So whatever you do, you've got to go get fitted.
And you can find more fairways.
Find more fairways.